Guterres. I understand that you are the global CEO, the global leader. My name is Henry Hodge Jr. I'm sure you have heard of me. I go by the name Yah-1 or Henry Israel, name written on the cross. I have a birthright. And unfortunately, the nation has robbed or is trying to rob me of my birthright. I am the universal speaker, supreme being, most high God on this earth that has been born. Unfortunately, the nations across this world has created their own gods, supposedly me, I, Yah, but has given up unto me many names. And my people fall down in worship with all controlled by your governors. Now, I understand the history of everything, and I'm not going to go through all of that. What I'm going to do from this point, I just introduce myself, and I recognize you. Now, we have a problem. We have many problems, but we have a problem in which you and I and your world leaders, including Trump, including your adversaries, has to sit at a table and talk. See there? See there? Now, what I want you to understand is that I am the universal supreme leader. See? That you all has spent a lot of energy and a lot of time wasted in trying to void and rid Mr. Henry Israel myself away. Now, what has happened is that I myself, with my own eyes, is witnessing the destruction and the fall of all nations that are up against Ayah and refuse the leaders to humble themselves. As the universal speaker, Ayah is God's supreme being over the alien nations, nations afar, worlds afar. You hybrid beings. I am your God as well. In all mankind, I am their God as well. Everything on this earth that is created up unto me. Ayah. For I am the universal supreme speaker that speaks for the universe. Now, with that being said, we have a problem. We have a problem. The problem would be is that, like I said, you all are headed toward a brink of destruction. Mind you, the bunkers that you all have created underground will not save or render salvation. The universe within itself plays in accordance to the ground, the air, the sea, the oceans. Everything plays in accordance up unto me, Ayah, and it will move. See? And it will show up unto itself in glory for Ayah. So there's nowhere to hide. The grounds will shift and move and split. What is high will be low, and what is low will be low, will be high. Now understand this. That is, if you all don't take one of these options. Now you have two options. The first option would be is that you leaders across the board come up unto Ayah, give glory up unto Ayah as the supreme universal being. After that, tell your nations the truth. You will have to tell your nations whether it is the Catholic Church or the Universal Catholic Church or whether it's any religion that's across the board, to tell your people the truth and the mistake and the error of going up against Ayah, whom has set to come and is here now. And is here now, up under my rendering of salvation, that you all may know that I am a living God, and the people should know that it is a revealment of Ayah. If that is done, then Ayah will transverse the seasons back to normal. I will ease the waters down, because in that, with you all recognizing that, that means everyone across the board put down your weapons. Put down your bomb. That means stop all war. Stop all war in the name of Yah. Global attention. Global recognition. Recognize Ayah across the whole entire world, because this is my platform. See there? I have seen with my own eyes, looking from the heavens and looking down, the destruction and the plans and the fall and the games that you all play up against Ayah that has a body here on earth, which is Mr. Henry Israel. Ayah speaks. You have come up against him in many ways and terrible ways. You have destroyed his temple, but I have given him a new temple and a way to survive. Any hurt, harm, further try to come up against Ayah, Henry Israel, born on this earth, will bring ultimate destruction. And you all don't want to go to war with the universe. You don't want to go to war with things that you cannot catch or see. I deal with the seen and the unforeseen. And I deal with all worlds and all galaxies, for they are created up unto me, Ayah, that I have the one and the one to have created them. It is Ayah that moves the sparrow of the wheel that turns in the sky. It is Ayah that has created new. It is Ayah that has given you all information that you have not heard before, that has put the puzzle to your scientists and your people that you have that are smart together. It is Ayah that has done that. It is Ayah whom that you all have robbed of my glory and has stolen the many, many, many of my energy for your purpose and your will. and not given up unto our Yah, but that is over. Option 1 has been spoken. Option 2, being that though most people around the world are set in their ways and they are up against our Yah, then I say, okay, well, you all already are in contingency of war, then do what you're going to do. Now, in cleansing this earth with your war and your taxes that you have set up against me, I, Yah, and my people, in the fall of my people, scattered across the world and the nations across the people, well, it kind of falls upon a karma for them in the disobedience of them not turning back. But mind you, in you all prevailing not to do my option 1, then in recompense, then what you all will receive is also a backlash. The earth will speak as well. See there? And it will finish the cleansing, but I cannot say, as rulers, everyone has a will to survive, but doing this up into option 2, you do not have that option of survival, nor for your future kids or nor for your generations follow back up to that, for they will fall into the pit, into the ground, and be no more. And even still, in that, Ayah will still have to rebuild and make new and establish my kingdom here on earth. So in that, you have to understand that either way, my will shall be done. Now, there is a new creation that I've created new. I'm sure that you all have speculated and talked about it and made plans on moving on over into my landscape to sound in the background, but Ayah is cooking steak. Now, this new place across the border, across the wall, my kingdom, is not up for debate for you all to even consider or even to think about moving on and crossing over without Ayah. As a matter of fact, in that shift and in that big earthquake and that great destruction and things that I will not speak of because they are so terrible to talk about, and it doesn't do my energy any good to talk about what's the layout of the cleansing to remove all negative and give me something that I can work with for the future kingdom and the future generation. That is up onto option 2. So you have 2 options. Fall into the pit that you all have created and go up against the universe itself in the plan for new and own establishment of using the technology from other beings, other creations from other planets, in other lands abroad, for evil and wicked ways up against I, Yah, and his people, scattered, and even mankind, period, is null and void, and you will fall into the pit in the cleansing of those that has not turned back and has not humbled themselves. Unfortunately, they probably would be with you all. Those who have hearkened their heart and has humbled their heart and contrited their spirits and able and susceptible to listen and live and learn up unto peace and harmony, then they will see all new things, a new heaven, in which I have created, new skies, new moons, new planets. Now, in doing right up until option 1, then surely we're going to make this where you all can understand that Yah will go up unto my land and make way through to my land, giving the things necessary and opening up the gate to a new world full of greatness and minerals and everything. Yah is not trying to take away your culture, but take away the wickedness of your culture. Yah want to clean up your nations where everyone, hybrids can come out the closets, my aliens can come out the closet. The technology and things unseen and unheard of would be seen and would be heard of, but there would be truth on the land where we all as one would get an overstanding up unto me and what I have to say to lead and guide us in a way that we all can live in greatness and harmony and see new for your future and have greatness in the things that we have for those that make it over. Now, unfortunately, up until option 1, I do understand that in that, those people, mankind that has still set themselves up against me will cause great chaos, and they will cause great heartache up unto I for not turning back. So it is a gamble, but it's worth the last only option that you have besides option 2 is to tell the truth. Only way. In that, it is up unto Yah when I speak, prepared up unto them to give them truth and understanding on where we're going from here. Then they may hearken up unto me, Yah, as we go on and try to make the future way and the pathway right. In that, it's not to say that in any time that there won't be a continuation or there will be a continuation of the moving and the shaking in the discipline of the land speaking back and giving off the same energy that the people are giving. That's why I say, Yah, if you all do the right thing first, then Yah can get them to do the right thing second. Trust up unto Yah, for I am your universal speaker. Anything else is uncivilized. Going up into option 2, then Yah can now say to you, nice speaking to you, and so shall my will be done here on earth. So shall it be done. So be it. So be it. Yah have spoken.